Now, Simone Eli with your News 5 Sports from the United States Sports Academy desk.
Well, the second weekend of the Xfinity Series racing in the books, and we had another great turnout in our race to the finish contest.
Yeah, that's right. Atlanta Motor Speedway home to Austin Hill, who took the checker flag on Gulf Coast CW Saturday.
And there was only one way to describe this one. It was race domination. The Georgia native Austin Hill started on the front row and led 146 of the 163 laps to win his first race of the season.
Now, you might remember just last week, Hill had a great start in Daytona, but engine issues kept him out of victory lane. But his number 21 car held up all race long, and he won in commanding fashion.
I pumped everybody up going into Atlanta this weekend. I think myself included, but the entire 21 team just had that little extra and that little extra pep in their step that, like, we're going and we're winning this race. And to be able to do it the way that we did it, all those things is super special. To do it in the fashion that we did it, and it being the Bennett Transportation and Logistics 250, my primary sponsor, what better way of doing it the way that we did it.
And Hill has 5 career wins in Atlanta Motor Speedway, which ties a record set by Kevin Harvick. And like I mentioned, we had another fantastic turnout for our weekly race to the finish competition. Gerhard, it's really starting to ramp up. Last week we had 5 people guess right in Daytona. How many in week 2?
Simone, a whopping 16 people understood that the Georgia native was going to redeem himself in Atlanta. He certainly did so. Those names entered into a drawing for this official NASCAR hat.
Yeah, and the thing is that we got some insight saying, hey, pick Austin Hill, and we still didn't. So it wouldn't have been hard to do, but all of those people got entered in to win this hat. This week's winner is Susan Reeves of Castleberry. So a big congratulations to Susan. You are the winner for our week 2 NASCAR hat. Great job.
Absolutely. That's awesome stuff. Congratulations to everybody who picked Austin Hill to win.
Yeah, that's right, because you were automatically entered to win the ultimate grand prize at the end of the Xfinity regular season. It's a good one too, Gerhard. 4 tickets to the NASCAR Xfinity Championship race in Phoenix, plus a $400 Visa gift card.
Yeah, we're doing this every week of the NASCAR season, so if you did miss out on the Daytona race or the Atlanta race, do not worry. We are just getting started. To enter the contest, just scan that QR code on your screen right now, or head to our website, gulfcoastcw.com.
The Xfinity Series is headed to Austin, Texas, Gerhard, and things get a little bit trickier for the drivers in this one.
Simone, we're turning right for the first time all season. There are 20 turns at the Circuit of the Americas, also known as COTA. We head out to Austin, Texas. They say everything is bigger out there, including the racing. We had a great race last year. Expect another great one this year in the Lone Star State. All
right, so when it comes to the race to the finish contest, who's going to win in Austin? Well, why not Austin? I'm rolling with Austin Hill. I lean a lot on momentum when it comes to sports. Why not take that theory into racing as well? Austin Hill could have won in Daytona. He got it done in Atlanta, and I think he'll take the checkered flag in Austin.
I like that, and I think I'll just piggyback off of that. I think Justin Allgaier gets this race happening and gets it done at the Circuit of the Americas. He won the championship last year. He finished second in Atlanta, so I like the momentum shift. 13th last year at COTA a year ago, so that's who I'm rolling with on Saturday.
And there you go. So who do you have this weekend? You can scan the code right here. Enter your pick. It only takes a minute or 2. Select your driver and get going as this competition continues to ramp up, Gerhard.
And remember, you can watch this week's Xfinity Series race on Gulf Coast CW. That green flag drops at 1:30 on Saturday.
Cannot wait to see all the action there in Austin. Thanks again to everybody who participated in last week's race to the finish contest. A good thing we already have our hats, since you and I are 0 for 2 so far in our picks. We'll see if we can gain a little momentum going into week 3. Now, we will join you next week to crown the winner of our NASCAR hat and see who is entered to win our ultimate grand prize.